mean, this is a video game. If I jump and land in the water, we'll be fine. So let's go and test it out. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we finished up Juniper's Ascension quest, and this time, we got more quests out here within Colony Tau to go and take care of. But first, we'll go and just, well, talk to the residents of Tau itself. I still can't believe the council played for such fools. How can I be so blind? But at least the threat is no more. You don't have to look to the future now, not wallow in regret. You're right, of course! There's no time for gloom and bitterness. Look to the future, yeah, I'll do just that. He's a bad one, that's for sure. Probably for the best right now. Yeah, I think it's probably best in that case. Good done. You have an elevator here, but you don't use it? As I understand, it's been locked ever since the Turkans invaded us a few decades ago. We just leave it as it is. Getting it back online will mean going down to the lower levels, you see. Well, I did that already. It's back online.
A nice big breakfast.
That water down at Spring of Rana really does make you feel like a new person. You've got to try it. Get the strength-giving water. Dun dun dun. I don't know why I did it like that, but, you know. Sounds back from a field trip to Colony Lambda. We're currently discussing how we can best make use of our combined talents. I bet not get to y'all usual chicks again. I won't if he behaves. But hey, we're both working in the interest of the colony, so I'm feeling pretty hopeful.
I see some relations have changed.
Wow, actually being nice to him? Sounds impossible. Gotta apologize, I'm ashamed of the way I acted. Relax, mate. Give and take kind of guy. Well, I appreciate it. Console may be gone, but things are still tough in Colony Tau at the moment. But I'm gonna do everything I can to bounce back and really start contributing again. And is that it? Looks like. Alright, well, we can go and discuss the information that we just snagged up.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Is the strength
Let's
given
lay
the
out
water?
the facts.
The water. So, there's supposed to be the spring whose water makes you stronger. Yeah, I heard about that too. Is someone drinking it? Wow, this is a dream. Man, yeah, I love a bit of that. Not but a story that eating red pollen would make you strong. Probably the same kind of story. I'd love to find that spring. A lot of bollocks. Something like that really exists about another colony's out of it. I've got to say, I have no knowledge of this either. And why don't we investigate it? I mean, if we look into it and find there really is water that makes you stronger, then that's win-win, right? True, but this wouldn't be the first spurious legend to grace this colony. This is a malicious custom that started in Colony Tau. We should debunk it now. As you wish. Spring of Verona is the place. It's us, the water of Verona. What is... Wait, did I not save?
Let's bounce.
Did I not save doing Riku and Manana's quest? No? What?
We could do with some food.
Unless that's for... that might be Tion's Ascension quest. Maybe. I'll double check that. Because that is not right. Yeah, we've definitely done Riku and Manana's Ascension, so... Which also started at the Inlet Camp and requires Riku and Manana, go figure.
Let's use this.
Ah, well. Well, again, I can double check that. But we can just climb on up to the Spring of Ronar. Haven't done so yet. Oh, we haven't walked anywhere in a while. It feels like. So, it can't hurt to run there. I'm not gonna walk there, that's... I apologize for being so misleading. Walking. I think we are some kind of plebeians who have time.
Is that what I think it is?
But we're not gonna, you know. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Let's go and... Yeah, there's still... No, we went past that because that's to the one secret area. Which... What level are those unique monsters? I'll double check as well. If they're they're good level, I can see if they live. What are you doing here? You're looking for the spring. What about you, Nuka? I was thinking of putting all that knowledge I got from Colony Iota about water and rocks to use. I think perhaps that drinking this water isn't suddenly going to turn you into a better soldier. Mate, this stuff is so good. So good. It's just water. How could we... Oh, it does taste nice. Can make a sublime cup of tea with this. It is really top quality water, but I don't think there's anything particularly special in it. So it's just a normal spring? Seems that way. Nothing will give you any powers. What? Tell that does bulging biceps. Well, they're already plenty strong enough. It's all in your head. Should we try one more spring? If the fountains are as good as this, then it spares the trek. Is there a spring close to Tau? There is. It's a bit too monster-infested for comfort, in which you might be surrounded. The other spring's a lot more peaceful, and be far preferable for us as a water source. I see your point. Okay, let's take a look. Follow me. Thanks. Classic, when you actually have to follow the NPC. And I think there's a speed where you don't outspeed them, but you don't fall behind, which I think is this, maybe a little faster. No. That's sprinting. Go like one tick slower. We might be losing a bit of ground. But I think this is the proper pace. Let's go like 3/4 of the way up the joystick. Okay, spread.
Considering the distance, maybe it's for the best that Tau don't have to go all that far.
That's true. If anyone gets hurt in the process, it'll be defeating the purpose.
Yeah, Jennifer's so cool. A lot of people don't like her, mainly because, yeah, and the class is... I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just flawed. So we're gonna have Quarkwaka. But here, while I look around. Its composition is practically identical to those spring. Interesting. It's definitely better to draw our water from here. We've had a lot of casualties getting our water from that spring. It's far and away the better choice. They're both pretty much the same. How come that other one's got a legend about beef and yap and this one doesn't? No idea. It's just something the people have said. It's how customs work. Doesn't matter how ludicrous they are, people refuse to let go of them. Gloria always had an awful time trekking up there to fetch water. If we can lighten her load, I can count that a win. She's already working hard enough trying to treat all our injured. Graziana, too. She and Gloria are responsible for the water supplies. Graziana's very careful. Thankfully, she hasn't had any unpleasant monster encounters yet. The water's so good from the spring, too. She should be pleased. Do you mind if we leave you to spread the good news? No problem. Let me just fill her up first. Thanks for coming out here. No bother. We're happy if we can just stop more people from getting hurt. Right. It's little things like these that make life easier for everyone. Hang in there. Just a real quick quest. According to Nuka's surveys, the composition of around our spring is just like that of Quarkwarka's. Thus dies another one of Kali Tao's superstitions.
This is some story.
Gets us the return. But before we go out there, just because I had mentioned it, I'm gonna go to the Coat Fountainhead. That's how I'm gonna choose to pronounce it, Coat. Okay, 65.
Relations have changed.
We can work with this. First things first, we'll go War Medic on Mio, and then Soulhack. Dancer Barrage is really good. So actually, I want to go Ethereal. Yeah, Yeah, don't have anything that really helps us out there. Lance needs a little bit of help as well. So we can also give him Dance of Barrages. Everything else I think is probably fine. Yeah. Let's see if we can take on the aquatic beast Sably Dorampe and Stately Dorama.
This is our battle to win.
It'll be a little bit tough because it is a double fight. And Tyon goes down, but that's kind of expected. Where is... Alive is where is. See if we can inflict bleed on you. Not that time. Might have been because he got switched on over to side during the process. Okay, he is inflicted with bleed, which is pretty nice. And Mio just keeps dying. Luckily, we do have Lance on healing. I also do have one of the... but let's go with a quick chain attack. Really, someone died right as I clicked it. Senna did. Let's go with Crimson Lance. Gets us up to 68. That's gonna be a bit too close for us. Let's heal. Bullet gets everyone, of course, but Senna back up. And then Noah can probably end up getting up to a Bravo. Just barely, but still enough. Just 297. Which gets us... Okay. That's pretty fine. Between these, probably Uni's best off for it. Yeah, let's boost our damage ratio a bit, I think. Followed by... Okay, it's Tyon that has our days. That gets us up to 73, and then... Oh! Lance also has a daze. Perfect. And then, finally... have Tyon just do a bunch of damage, gets us up to a 174. Not bad. I'm hoping Juniper's order shows up here. It does, okay. Perfect. Okay. At this point, hold on. You have burst, okay. Just checking. It'll be close. What are we at? That's at 90 exact. I'm gonna be a little bit safe with it. It's gonna be safe. Get up to the 99 before we get that in. Really? Even with getting the burst, it's not a Bravo. That is highly problematic. What do we get? Okay, okay. Whew. That was definitely the best case scenario for who we get back. Gets us up to, what, like 140? 124. Okay. That one's gonna do, like, no damage because it's Medic Gunner. Yeah. Even at 841, it's nothing. Gets us that. Let's boost up our damage ratio a little bit more. Do you have a break? You do not. That is fine. Just do a bunch of damage then. And then you do just a little bit more. Not much, but still something. So even with Senna down, still went pretty well. Jesus, okay. 251 gets us up to 1241. That's not bad. We're gonna get definitely leveled up from Dorampe. See, that's actually very funny that it, you know, skating on the ice, on the water, whatever. 2 million damage. I think that's our first 2 million chain attack. Double slap. Hit 2 to 5 times. Oh, it's gonna go great. And okay, let's pop a staying power before getting behind. And we can bleed from behind. I mean, right now we've been doing decent with inflicting arts, with inflicting bleed, but again, just the thing is the big late game bosses, the super bosses, and just normal bosses are very resistant, so yeah. We can just kind of ignore you. And I think Dorama we should be able to take care of without using a chain attack. Just pop down in a refreshing rain. Let's go and heal you up. Wow, that's kind of rude of you to go all the way over here. And let's just pop, 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 pop. You get okay. I was about to say, if you get launched, we do have a smash that we can do. I can go with one more bounding edge before. Oh. That's not what I was expecting. I think you need to do a talent art once before until you, before you can get Origin Blade or whatever it's called. And there we go. Takes care of you and gets a scattered healing. Which, if we go and check out what those each are, double slap, physical defense down, not the greatest multiplier, but still, scattered healing, when taking damage you can hear, that's actually really good. You have to grind Dorama a little bit, but, I mean, aside from that, that's still pretty good. But I think that will do it for this time. Next time, we'll go and check out The Returned. And it'll probably end up being also do something else. And then after that, and we'll talk to Nuke at first, because we're here. I'm indebted to the colony. I had a survey branch now. Show me just how vital it is to do your research. In times of uncertainty, data is queen. I better get looking into more than just the water quality. So yeah. Oh my god, there's more people. So, and Glory, okay. We'll talk to them all next time. But, until then, see you guys later.